Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's Survivor Recap.
Fans versus favorites.
Last time on Survivor, Amy, a favorite, was voted out.
Oh, that is the first time a favorite was voted out.
Over a fan.
A fan, that's right.
Erik.
So Erik the ice cream scooper just can't believe how lucky he is to still be there. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Ozzy. So, I love you.
Yeah. So
that would be him, not me saying that.
So over at IRI, Eliza and Jason are like, I really hope that Amy is still there because she's kind of on the outskirts too of the alliances, and
she's lucky to have Jason.
They could really work together well.
They could, but
so then Jason and Eliza realized
they're alone.
They're basically in alliance with each other.
Right.
So he tells her that he's got the hidden immunity
stick.
I was gonna say idol, but I was worried about you were gonna say stick.
It's a stick. Yeah. It's a stick, all right. But in the meantime, have you got the urge
to merge?
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
So you know what? Pack your crap up immediately and get over to this location.
Ozzy's like, when?
Immediately.
What's immediately?
AKA now. So yeah. Erik is just so happy to be there. He's like David Archuleta. He's just like...
Yeah, so he's trying to, you know, stay with Ozzy. He's like, yo, I got your back. I'll do whatever you want me to do when they merge.
It's almost like they had a one-night stand, and now all of a sudden he's Ozzy's girlfriend.
So...
And Ozzy doesn't know it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he just... Call me, call me, call me.
We're so together.
He wants to be the monkey to Ozzy's zookeeper.
Yeah, I thought he was starting to channel like James or something with these crazy sayings.
He's totally Ozzy's girlfriend.
He is.
That's what it is, but he's not. He's just a one-night stand.
So, there was a feast waiting for the merged tribe on this other island.
But it included roast bat.
Ew.
And James was only too happy to eat it.
And I was like, ew!
Where'd you ever eat that before?
He said it was there, he wanted to try it, and he liked it.
At least pull the fur off next time.
I'm gonna puke.
Alright. Don't think of it.
So, it was time for them to pick a new tribe name.
And Erik came up with one. A clever one.
Yes.
Dabu.
It means good in Micronesian.
Sure it does.
And then he was like, yeah, I just made that up. I just wanted everyone to... think that.
Don't tell anyone.
So I could pick a silly name.
Don't tell anyone, because Jeff totally knows, but he's not saying anything either.
I think it's really funny.
Okay, so did anybody notice that they were all Last Suppering? They were all on one side of the table.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
So later that night, Alexis was snuggling up to Ozzy, and she was like...
She was getting way too cozy for Amanda's liking.
Amanda was pissed.
Man, there was lightning bolts coming out of her eyes.
She was jealous because they've been together for like 22 days.
Oh, God.
That's 3 weeks and a day.
What she wouldn't do to get back to like day 15 or 17 or even 19.
Yeah, we stole that from the soup and Big Brother.
We're thieves. What do you want?
Oops.
So everybody's going to go live at Malakal because it's superior.
It's a no-brainer. They got to choose where they're going to live.
That's right.
Duh. Malakal.
So Jason's one task is to hide his hidden immunity stick. So
he doesn't want anybody to find that. It's not safe in his pack.
It's embarrassing. So Eliza and Parvati are, you know, getting firewood and coconuts and
Eliza's
chores.
like, we're still sticking together, right? And Eliza's like, nah, not Eliza.
I don't know.
Parvati is like,
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know at this point. Like,
yeah, because like things are different now. No, things are different now. Yeah, okay. Wow, that makes me feel good if I was Eliza.
So back to the Amanda, Alexis, Ozzy love triangle.
Right.
Amanda's like, we have to get Alexis out. She's a motivational speaker. She's a motor vehicle speaker.
Wow.
For crying out loud.
She must be the one who gives those 6-hour classes.
She does.
Okay. So, you know what?
Jason has a plan.
He sure does.
If he wins individual immunity, he is willing to give the human... I'm so tired! The hidden immunity idol stick
to Eliza.
To
And that's sweet.
It is.
He's a real sweetheart. He's becoming my favorite this episode.
I forgot what I hated him for, but I really did hate him a couple weeks ago.
For hogging the cave.
No.
And it smelled like ass.
I don't think so.
Okay, so it's time for individual immunity.
Yes, it is.
And you know what? This is like my worst nightmare.
Oh, this is so bad.
Everyone is trapped under a steel grate. Well, I mean, they can get out if they want to, but they're not supposed to.
Yeah.
Unless they give up.
And they have to wait there as the tide comes in and hold their breath once it gets too high.
It's almost like being buried in the sand up to your neck and having the tide come in and you just like can't do anything about it.
You gotta hold your breath.
Yeah.
And if you move your head out from under the grate,
you're out. Of Wheatus saying.
Yes.
So the tide comes in and guess what? Amanda's the first one out.
And it wasn't even like she had to be all the way underwater yet either.
It was ridiculous. So then it was down to James, Jason, and Ozzy.
Yeah.
The power men.
So James was the first of the 3 that was out.
I'm surprised he made it that long because I don't think he did all that good in the water challenges in his season.
No.
So, you know what? It's down to Ozzy and Jason.
And
Teacher
Ozzy
versus
is like
student.
Jason's idol.
Fan versus favorite.
Yeah.
And Ozzy gives up. And I mean, he was like puking.
He looked like crap when he came out from under the water.
Near death. And
he looked like an old man.
He had a puss on like, oh.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
So Jason won the individual immunity.
Which means student has surpassed teacher.
I was really happy for him.
Favorite has crept out of a fan. Yeah, so...
Back at camp.
Yeah. Eliza's always in a bush somewhere listening. So she's in a bush like this.
Yeah. So she overhears Parvati and like other peeps talking.
She's totally out.
Where's
Eliza's
out?
Yeah, so she runs and tells Jason, I need the idol. I need the idol. I need the immunity idol.
So he's like, alright, I gotta go get it. It's in a hidden place.
So, okay, you go get it. Mm-hmm. Go get it. And he brings it back, and it's in his bag, and he's like, alright, it's over there in the bag. And she's looking through the bag, and she's like,
this is a napkin.
Yeah.
This is not it.
She knew immediately that it was not real.
Yeah.
She knew it. And they have like an hour discussion back and forth like, it's not it.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
He drew a face on it.
I found it.
No, it's not.
I found it.
Ozzy has the real one. He put a fake one there.
Yeah.
So finally, she convinces him that it could be a fake.
They're like, all right, well, play it anyway just in case because you never know.
You got nothing to lose if they vote you out.
Except for looking like an idiot.
Well, you're going to look like an idiot anyway when you walk out.
Yeah. So at Tribal Council, Alexis and Suri are talking about like the 3 qualities of a true survivor or something. And Suri is like, yo, Alexis, you're a triple threat.
And Alexis is like, that's right, I am. So you know what? That's awful cocky of you. And you know what? Cocky people end up going very soon.
Yes.
So Eliza is not a triple threat though because her social game is not up on it. So what? You know?
Would you rather keep someone that nobody likes and have them in the end? Or get rid of them and be miserable?
That's another strategy. So it's time to perform voting. Jason's keeping his immunity idol.
Yep. And before Jeff tallies those votes, he's like, does anyone have the secret immunity idol?
So Eliza pops up out of her seat and is like,
Jeff, here it is.
And Jeff unwraps the dirty napkin, holds up the stick and says, okay, when the immunity idol is blah, 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 blah.
Wah, wah, wah.
But this isn't it. I'm going to cast it into the fire.
So he
Fires
does.
of Mordor. Yes, so, you know, Eliza was a good sport about it. She was like, Ozzy's got it.
Yeah. She was like, Ozzy has it.
Yeah, like everybody didn't know that anyway, except for you. Okay, so Eliza is voted out by at least 6 votes.
You know, she really was one of my favorites.
Mine too. Mine too. But now, you know what? Jason's my new favorite. I don't know how you feel, but...
I don't know. I'm just bummed out.
I'm bummed out too. It was a double bad tonight. Michael Johns and Eliza.
Yes.
So, next time there's going to be a sweet reward for Reward Challenge.
Nice.
They're going to be flying to one of the Micronesian islands that is, like, cool.
Yeah.
And civilized, let's say.
There's a possibility that Ozzy could be going next week.
Payback's a bitch.
Ooh.
Watch out. Karma's gonna come biting for your hiney. Till next week, Ozzy. Much love.